All right. Welcome to PSC Sports Talk. The man, Poppa E, and then Mr. Maxarelli.
What's up, kids?
We got last week's coverage, a little recap,
Yeah.
previews of next week, little jibber jabber. Watch us. I don't know. We may not go any rants today. Who knows? You
Oh, no,
never
I'm
know.
sure we'll go on some.
All right. So first up, you want to do NFL or you want to do a little bit of?
Well, I got the notes at the end, so we'll. We can talk CFP first. Sure.
Get it out the way.
Sure. Interesting.
Speaking of rants,
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no rant. Like I've said before. I mean, Notre Dame doesn't make it in. Obviously, everybody knows or should know I'm a huge Fighting Irish fan. Look, you're not in a conference that definitely hurts you. You can't continually think that just because you're Notre Dame and you went 10-2, you're going to get in. To be honest, Vandy should have got in probably over Notre Dame. But, I mean, it is what it is. Notre Dame doesn't make it in. Supposedly, Freeman might be going to the Giants, rumor has.
wow.
I think he would be stupid to go to the Giants over Notre Dame. But that's just me being a homer as well, I guess.
Well, it depends maybe what he wants to do. I mean, if you think about it, he's a head coach. Maybe he does have aspirations of playing in the pros or coaching in the pros. Well, what a bigger challenge than that?
Okay. Okay. But at the same time, there is way more coaches that have gone to college and the NFL and failed
You're right.
than there are that have gone there and done well.
And
I mean, besides Pete and Jimmy, tell me another one. Oh, well, and Barry a little bit, but Barry kind of
you can't count. You can't count Switzer's Jimmy Johnson.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He rode Jimmy's coattails, but I mean, but seriously, name me another one that it's done well. I can't personally.
Nick Saban.
He didn't do very well because he didn't get his quarterback. Because the Dolphins play football with integrity.
Rick Pitino.
That's basketball. It's not football. And Rick Pitino did not do very well either, really.
But
but in basketball, it's way different though. In basketball, there's lots of coaches that have went up to the NBA and done well. Look at Brad Stevens. He was the coach for a minute. Now he's the fucking executive there now.
Well, you also have
Billy Donovan.
That's who I was going to say.
Yeah, and there's more than that. Those are just like two that I really remember. Isn't Shaka Smart in the NBA too now, or is he still in college?
I don't know. I haven't heard of him in a long while.
Remember? Yeah, he was at that mid-major for a minute. They went to the tournament every year, and then
he went to Texas.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, after the mid-major, he went to Texas
Barnes
for a minute.
I've always loved Barnes.
But yeah, we're talking about football.
Yeah, my bad.
So on the college football playoff, I really think the way the committee looked at it, it came down to Miami beat Notre Dame. That's what they said. That's what they said it came down to. Me personally, Duke won the ACC. The ACC champ should have been in. That's me personally. I'm not on the committee.
I'm just saying, yeah, exactly. How are you not going to put the conference champion in over a team in the conference? It didn't even make the conference championship game. That doesn't make a lick of sense to me either. Don't get me wrong. Duke shouldn't be in either. But really, should James Madison and Tulane be in as well? I mean, they are both double-digit underdogs in these games. James Madison's a 3-touchdown underdog, I think. Or is it one of them 3 touchdowns, the other one's like 17 last I heard.
Well, you got to give those other schools a little shot. But
this is the freaking college football champion. This should be the best 12 teams in the nation. I don't care if every dang conference. What I was going to say isn't going to make sense because it would never work out this way. But I'm saying if the best 12 teams are all from the SEC, which would never work out because, again, records that play each other, I get it. But if the best 12 teams are from the ACC, or, okay, fine, even making a joke out of it, if the best 12 teams are out of the ACC, then they should be the 12 teams in the tournament. Again, that will never work out. Well, it might in the ACC work out because there's 17 teams and you only play half your conference. So, maybe it could work out.
Right, and that's where we disagree. I think their conferences are big enough. You take your 2 division champs out of the 5, get them in. that leaves you 2 at-larges, but then you're going to have this problem. But here's what I don't like about Notre Dame right now. And I really think their athletic director is really looking like an ass.
No, he's trying to show that he's got big balls with Notre Dame. He's trying to he's using the big brand as his balls. And he's looking pretty damn stupid in my opinion.
He's looking like an ass. And to say the ACC called out Notre Dame and attacked them,
well,
and did all this stuff.
They kind of did, but if you read into it wasn't as bad as the dude made it sound.
Well, here's the other thing. Then the athletic director, Notre Dame, you should have beat Miami. That's what it boiled down to.
Exactly.
That's what it boiled down to.
Exactly.
And now the Big 12 commission has come out and
said, yeah,
to Notre Dame. Nerd. I mean, I think this is going to make it harder for Notre Dame to get in a conference, which is eventually going to have to happen if they want a shot every year.
I think I saw something about, I'm being dead serious here. I think I saw somewhere where they were talking about maybe the Pac-12 might pick up Notre Dame. I swear to God, I thought I saw that somewhere on ESPN.
I sent you a message saying that. That was me yesterday. I said Pac-12 ?
Hey, why not? I mean, they'd win it every year.
You know what? And you'd be a conference champ.
Champ, maybe, because you're not the Pac-12 is not going to be a group of 4. They're going to be a group, or they're going to be,
what is it, 8 schools next year? I think
it's 8. It's like,
I know we went over it the other day. I think
San Jose State. Yeah, there's no good schools in there besides Boise football wise. Boise should run it every year. Besides the 1 year the Cougs might be decent, but their program is almost got the death penalty. So we'll see.
And you know what? This is a good point. If Notre Dame went to the Pac-12, they could control.
They could run it.
They should win it.
Yeah,
but they could literally control the media rights money. If they're worried about money and more of it going to them, they should get the most money out of those schools.
They haven't come out and said it, but they've come out and said it.
What, Notre Dame's all about the money?
Yeah, they pretty much have come out and said it.
No, it is about the money.
It always is. These are businesses.
They are. And I can't believe NBC keeps re-upping them every year. And it's like, does Notre Dame do they really get their money back from Notre Dame on that TV money?
Oh, God, yes. God, yes.
I don't think they do.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people tune into Notre Dame. Notre Dame's pretty damn popular. Unfortunately.
All right. So outside of the Notre Dame thing, I think the committee did pretty good in picking. Pretty good.
It's hard for me to say that a 3-loss team should be in the college football championship. In saying that, Roll Tide.
I said they did
Alabama.
Pretty good. And you knew Alabama was going to get their shot. Just like Georgia. If Georgia would have lost, Georgia.
I just wanted to see Vandy in. That's all I'm saying. I wanted to see Vandy in. I did.
Well, we didn't get that this year. All right. So that was college football.
Well, kind of. I mean, we talk about the Heisman now. We talk about the Heisman later.
We're on college football.
That's what I'm saying. Just keep on going with it.
Is it this weekend?
It is this weekend. So we'll get a card on Saturday, I think, on college football.
Okay. So we said yesterday in the in our Dirty Dozen or your Dirty Dozen.
Yes. Finalists are Dylan Pavia from Vanderbilt.
I thought it was Diego.
It is. It is. But see, me and him are homies, so I just call him Dylan Pavia.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna be him.
I would like it to be him. He has better numbers than the supposed Heisman Trophy winner. He has better numbers. 800 more yards, more touchdowns. I think more interceptions too. But more touchdowns, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Indiana quarterback.
Lots more rushing yards. Yes.
I think TB1. I don't know if they do 2-3, but I think
Mendoza
running back from Notre Dame, I think would follow second. Is how I think it.
He had a great year. I mean,
and there's a chance he really could win it because
there really is.
To me, the only thing that really clinched it for Mendoza, he raised that line, get it the Mendoza line, and beat Ohio State. I think that's what clinched it for him.
Yeah, winning the Big 12 definitely helped him. And Sands, I mean, he
Big
lost
10.
the Big 12, whatever. I know what you're saying though.
The Big 18,
the Big North. Sands lost the game, so obviously he's not going to win the Heisman. And again, pretty tough to give the Heisman to the 5th best player on the offense. It's pretty tough to do.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think the kid threw for like 78% completion this year or something like that. I mean, the kid is amazing. Don't get me wrong, completion wise. So maybe he'll be the first Ohio State quarterback to be worth a shit. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, Herbstreit did okay for himself being an Ohio State quarterback that wasn't worth a shit. But
in a different
Kirk,
setting,
I didn't mean to. That was a stray, Kirk. You didn't deserve that, buddy. My bad. That was a stray. You caught a stray on that one. You didn't deserve it. My bad.
So that was Heisman.
That was Heisman. Yeah, I agree with you. Mendoza should win it. Again, Pavia's got better numbers. I think he should win it. I don't know. Love's got great numbers too, but I think Mendoza wins it because of the win in the Big North Championship. So, Cowboys and Lions on Thursday night.
Oh, if you haven't read, for those not watching, we're on is it like right there?
Yeah, recap.
I think it's week 14.
It is
going with it's last week's recap.
It is. Again, Cowboys and Lions on Thursday night. Jahmyr Gibbs is a problem.
He is for other teams.
Exactly.
He's a good problem to have for Detroit.
He is. But it's bad when you play him in fantasy every week, though. It feels like. I swear to God, I play him like every week.
Maybe the people that you're playing,
maybe just
they trade him every week. Just to...
Right. Right. But big win for the Lions at home on Thursday night. Next we have the Titans and the Brownies on Sunday morning. I
called it. I called Tennessee getting the W.
Well, Shedeur threw for 398 yards or 76 yards or I don't know, high 300 yards. But my question is when you have the most important play of the game, the 2-point conversion to either tie or win or whatever it was,
and you don't have your starting quarterback on the field,
that would be A. But B would be the running back doesn't even run the play right. Unless the play was he's going to run over to the side and then try to run a throwback to I don't think that was a play. I think it was supposed to be a reverse. And I think he forgot to throw the ball and was like, oh, fuck, I'm supposed to throw the ball. I really think that's what happened. I literally think he forgot he was supposed to freaking hand the ball off or pitch it or something. Because if not, that is the worst play call in his. That's almost as bad as not running the ball on the 1-yard line of the Super Bowl. That's almost as bad. Almost.
Well, yeah, that was in the Super Bowl.
Right, exactly. Which is the only reason that trumps it. But if Stefanski really thought that a throwback for the 2-pointer to win the game was a good idea, shouldn't you maybe let the dude that plays the quarterback position throw the ball over there?
No, not in Cleveland. Cleveland, Stefanski doesn't do that.
Rather than the guy that doesn't even make as much as your quarterback?
This is the same coach who didn't want Baker Mayfield.
But he threw the ball with him 40-something times, and he had a broken clavicle or something.
Just saying, this is the coach that didn't want Mayfield, so it doesn't surprise me.
Good call. But again, Brown's Brown this one really is what it is. But neither here nor there. The Seahawks, who didn't show up until halftime, and the Falcons. It was 6-6 at halftime.
What was the plane late? I mean,
I don't know. I think East Coast thing, body, whatever. I don't know. We came out of the second half and whooped their ass, though. I still think Sammy's seeing ghosts, unfortunately. But
someone's going to have to take that Pac-Man game away from him.
Win's a win, baby. Win's a win. Got an easy breezy one this week. Easy breezy. Oh, the line has moved up to now 13.5, by the way. We're going with 11 because that's what we podcasted at. But the line is up to 13.5 now. Just saying.
The line, not the lion.
The line. Yeah, the line
gotcha.
for the Seahawks game. Next was Indy and Jacksonville. Bad game for Indy.
Not good.
Danny Dimes rips the Achilles. I don't know if he's getting the Aaron Rodgers surgery. I don't know if he's going to be back in 6 months or whatever to be ready for next season to start off with. But my thoughts is we don't see Danny Dimes all next year. I think he's going to be out all next year.
Well, he's only on a 1-year contract with Indy too.
Right, but I'm thinking Indy's going to take care of it. I think.
They might. I mean, they got a stopgap now. I mean, they do have someone that is familiar with the coaching technique and style and scheme, and
we'll talk about that more on the
preview.
On the preview, yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to give away anything. This is we got to go in chronological order. What's going on here?
Gotcha.
Washington and Minnesota.
Wow.
Washington didn't even
Minnesota
didn't even score a point. Didn't even score a point.
Yeah, where was that all year for Minnesota? I don't think Washington's defense is really that bad.
I really don't either.
But wow.
Daniels hurts the elbow again.
Yeah, he's sitting.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in the preview as well. Marcus Mariota, I thought he was better than this, to be honest with you. But I think he's kind of just like, damn, dude, I signed on to be the backup quarterback, not the freaking starting quarterback here all year.
What it is.
It probably is. He's probably like, dude, I didn't want to do this. I just want to hold a clipboard and like boss this dude around.
Yeah, he's like, look, dude, I am
old.
The new version of Roger Dorn.
I'm a movie star now, okay? I am a
this.
movie star. Okay?
I'll give you 1 or 2 weeks, but not in a row.
Right. Come on now. No, I like Mariota. He was never that great of a quarterback, but I like the guy.
I thought
even though he's a duck.
I thought he would do better in this offense than
I did too. But he's really never been a passer. He's never been a good passer.
Yeah, but in that style offense, I mean, he could run a little. But here's the
other
thing.
little bit. But I mean,
Washington still doesn't have
a
good running back.
I think that's the least of their worries right now, though.
But they cut their best running back before the year, and Brian Robinson wasn't that good. He was okay.
He's the least of their, or that running back's the least of their worries. And having McLaurin for almost the whole season didn't help their whole situation either. He's back, but
again,
he'll
be hurt. Give him a couple weeks.
McLaurin's back again. Cincinnati at Buffalo. This was absolute horse caca. My guy had a great game, but
which one's your guy? Lamar?
No, this is Buffalo. Cincinnati at Buffalo.
Oh, my bad.
My guy Josh had a good game. Yeah. Now, my guy Joe Burr, though, on the other hand, I mean, I don't know what that throw was, because again, even if that dude wasn't there, the way he threw that ball, I don't even think it would have got to Jamar Chase. He like, how do I say this? Nobody watches anyways. He bag throwed it to him.
Oh Lord!
I know, but is there any other way to say that?
Yes. So you're saying it was kind of like, remember Revenge of the Nerds, and you had Lamar with the spear. Did he Lamar that? And I'm not trying to say Lamar Jackson.
Goodness!
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. He Lamar'd it to him.
Yeah, but not Lamar Jackson.
Well, maybe because he's got a plan like that too. But we'll talk about that in the Buffalo review. But great play by the Buffalo defense, who again gave up 35 points. So it really wasn't a great showing by the Buffalo defense.
No, Buffalo's in trouble.
And really, Josh Allen only, as everybody says, put his cape on after Joe Burr made 2 horrible interceptions. So as much as I love Josh Allen, that's my guy.
Your boy?
It's my guy. That's my quarterback.
That's your quarterback?
It's my quarterback.
Quarterback, man.
Shout out, T.O.
Shout out, T.O.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't realize he was even on the Bills. By the way, I don't
T.O.?
remember that.
T.O.?
Yeah, I didn't. I don't
Did
remember.
he really?
I don't remember him being on the Bills.
Was he
No,
like a practice squad guy or something?
no, he actually. I'm pretty sure it was the Bills.
Did he play with them?
Yeah, like for a year. Seriously, I'm pretty sure it was the Bills. But I seen a highlight of TL the
It's
other
kinda like
day.
Randy Moss with Tennessee. That
What? No way.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. You didn't know that?
He actually caught a ball for Tennessee. I did not know this.
I
No,
would
I
would
really
have
did not
to
know
I
this.
would have to look it up, but no, I wanna say he played about a year.
Okay, so he had to catch
Started
it.
his season.
He had to have caught a ball for Tennessee then.
Well, let's just look it up.
I
Let's just
seriously
look
did
it
not
up.
know this one. What? Randy Moss played for freaking. Who was a coach? Fisher?
Oh, God.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know.
Never mind. As
Hold
you
on.
fact check this,
Who was we were looking up? Oh, Randy Moss.
Randy Mouse.
Randy.
Randy Mouse.
Give me some Randall. Hey, you know what? Maybe Randy will come out of retirement. He's only 48. He could do it.
He probably still could.
He'd still blow by a lot of
Still,
receivers.
he's still Moss mad people though. Yeah, 6'3" receiver. Come on,
Tennessee started 4 games, had 6 receptions for 80 yards. Oh, he went back to Minnesota.
to retire.
No,
Really?
let's see. He played for 3 teams in 2010. That was New England, Minnesota, Tennessee,
Wow.
and caught passes with each of them.
Wow. I didn't realize he was in Tennessee. That's a
Yeah,
that's
And then
a
he
head
retired
scratcher.
to-
I didn't realize
Then
that.
he retired and then went to San Francisco.
Okay, I remember him in San Francisco.
Yeah.
What about okay, look up TO again. Or look up TO. I'm pretty sure Bills is on
You
there.
know what's funny is I typed in bitch ass wide receiver and it came up Terrell El Dorado Owens.
El Dorado is his middle name.
Apparently,
Hell yeah, dude. That's
Nah.
gangster.
if he was a better
El
person, it would be.
Dorado.
If he was a better person,
Oh my gosh. I wish I knew what that meant though.
he did play for Buffalo
I told you.
and Cincinnati.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, him and Chad Ochocinco played together for a year.
So yeah, he had 829 yards with Buffalo.
Yeah, he had a good season. I think Fitzmagic. That's who it was. Fitzmagic was his quarterback.
Buffalo?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was 2009.
Yeah, I think it was Fitzmagic that year. I want to say.
You know, and I take nothing away from T.O. on the field.
Just off the field, he's a boner.
His little bitch ass tactics.
He's a boner.
That's my quarterback. Well, what'd you do to Donovan McNabb? You fucking bully. That's what he did. He bullied McNabb. McNabb was bigger than McNabb.
Okay,
Could have
but
taken him if he had some.
okay,
guts.
yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, see, I don't think. First of all, I don't think McNabb would have the sack.
No.
Second
he
of
doesn't.
all-
I said if he did.
Yeah, I heard he was kind of a dick too, though. I heard he was not the greatest fucking teammate either, though.
Who?
McNabb.
How are you not a good teammate if you're the spokesman with your mama for Campbell's Chunky Soup?
God. Okay, whatever on that one. We don't have to talk about McNabb anymore. Moving right along. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. This is the surprise of the year, I would say.
I would. Well,
Tampa Bay is
I don't
leaking
know.
oil.
I think one of the first wins by Carolina was a bigger surprise.
Well, or no, actually, no. Las Vegas beating New England. That's probably the biggest actually surprise of the year.
That was week 1.
It doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't matter what week it was.
Shut your candy ass mouth up.
I've been waiting for that one for a while.
Yes, it's been a good surprise.
No, that was a big win for Shuck.
I just think Shoe is not good, and
him and Brock Purdy went to prom together, right? Seriously, like not together, but they rode in the same limo to prom. By the way,
no, but I'm glad you clarified that.
Just telling you, this is just the needless information that I get from my sources. But he's a rookie though, and Purdy's been in the year 3 years now. I want to say Purdy got paid. Okay, yeah. So this dude's a rookie, and Purdy got paid.
Nice.
And they went to prom together.
So yeah, I don't think Shuff is very good.
Uh,
Shoe, but I think they could have won more games with Rattler. That's me personally.
I think so as well, but I mean, you got to give this kid a chance, I guess. And hey, he beat Baker at home. I mean, that's a big win.
Yeah, but did he beat them or did Tampa Bay beat themselves? I think it was more Tampa Bay beating themselves.
Well, I mean, this is not an excuse because obviously New Orleans plays in a dome. But it hasn't stopped raining in South Florida, I don't think, for about 3 weeks now. I'm pretty sure it's just been raining the whole time for 3 weeks. Or at least
it was a sloppy game.
Noons on Sunday, it's been raining every week. It's been horrible weather.
That would have been one of the games to see your kicker not hit the ball when they're going to kick. Right? Not like Hesop Chu Kim or whoever it is.
Oh, poor. Is he still in the league? Or did he get cut?
I don't think they cut him. I would have. I was like, how do you anyway?
Well, I'm surprised he's not on injured reserve with turf toe.
I'm surprised he didn't sprain his knee or something.
Or right? Yeah, something worse or worse. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Aaron freaking Rodgers, man. Hey, they were showing some replays on McAfee today. Hey, Rodgers.
I haven't talked to him in a while. How's he doing?
He's doing good. I told you he released a song. It's called Dookie. It's actually kind of catchy. It is.
Is he on a toilet?
No, it's.
Then I'm gonna have to direct his video.
Okay. Well, I think I already made a video.
I can make a better one for him.
Probably not. Well, I mean, maybe if you have a talking turd, maybe, but.
Howdy ho,
right? Yeah, howdy ho. But again, Aaron Rodgers is, I wouldn't say the Aaron of old, but he is moving in the pocket better, getting outside of the pocket, and he still makes throws that rolling to his left. Aaron's arm is so strong, though, he doesn't have to turn his hips. He can just flick that bitch out there, and it just goes.
The Baltimore Ravens are in some trouble now. I mean, they started really, really bad, and they actually
never actually played well all season. This
was a game for them to win, and actually, I mean, this was division lead.
Well, yeah, should have won this game really, but again, Aaron Rodgers just pulled out some shit. Kenneth Gainwell has been playing amazing too for the Steelers the last couple of weeks.
But it's not just the offense that's not doing well for Baltimore. The defense isn't doing well either. It's like I know they lost that D lineman.
Yeah, I was gonna say them losing him really changes some shit. Matabuke, I think is what it is.
Mataduke.
Madagascar.
Did he have that big of an impact? And
definitely in the running game, I would say. I mean, you can't tackles like that, dude. You can't just go sign one of those dudes off the scrap heap. You know what I'm saying? Like guys like that are game. He was like a kid from the Eagles.
Jalen Carter.
He's like that dude, if not better.
I don't know. I know the
the Seahawks played the Ravens last year, and I didn't watch the game, but I listened to it, and that was even just made more sense because again, the whole game it was just Matabuke on another tackle. Matabuke is in the backfield again. Matabuke is doing that. The guy dominated the game from the defensive tackle position.
And I know they're
but that doesn't help their secondary though. No, their secondary is ass. ASS.
So when you have, it could be that guy. But you got
but I don't think it's that much because again, their defense last year wasn't very good either.
Well, you have Roquan Smith. He's pretty good linebacker.
He is a great linebacker.
Don't they have Van Noy or whatever?
Yeah.
Patrick Queen.
No, Patrick Queen is in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's what the problem is. My bad.
Remember they got rid of Patrick Queen last year. I think it was at the trade deadline.
Oh.
Yeah.
Baltimore's in trouble. And looking at their schedule coming up.
Well, and them also, I mean, you got to think, it's actually the defense has gone down since they lost McDonald.
Well,
I'm just saying. That's really since their defense has started to go downhill.
I wonder if they changed their scheme. I don't know why you
you would still think it would be more of Harbaugh's scheme at this point. You would think. I mean, you would think he's been there so long. You would think that he would just snag these dudes.
I forgot who the coach was that went to the Bears. Bears had never run a 3-4 before, and all of a sudden they get a coach and we're running a 3-4.
Yeah, and you have the personnel for a 3-4. It's two completely different defensive ends.
Yeah, and they had to that's when they got Khalil Mack.
When they were going to a 3-4.
Yeah,
That's even stupider. He's not a 3-4 defensive end.
It was.
He's a 4-3 defensive end.
He was a linebacker. He's a
well, that's what I'm saying. They didn't put him at defensive end. They had him at outside linebacker.
Yeah. Well, that's where San Diego has him.
San Diego's. I don't see. I don't know. I don't believe in the 3-4. Really, I don't.
I don't like it. I like the 4-3 or a nickel.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna run a 3-4, why not just run a 5-2? I'd rather just run a 5-2. Give me 2 defensive ends, 2 defensive tackles, and a nose tackle, and 2 middle linebackers. If you're gonna play that, I'd rather play it that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bodies wise, at least to stop the run.
We'd have to look into that, see if they did change it. But Pittsburgh now controls pretty much the division.
Yeah, they do,
and it's all in their hands.
It is. And DK had a big game, by the way. Big game.
Yeah, and I think should play. They said he should play.
He should play.
I didn't realize he got hurt till when I was reading. I was like, when did he get hurt?
Right, I didn't realize he was hurt either. I seen the same thing. I was like, huh, okay, whatever.
All right, next game.
Next one is Chicago at Green Bay.
Okay, hey, you see, I'm still wearing. I'm not wearing the flashy stuff. I'm not.
Caleb played well.
It was a good game. It is typical of how the Bears have been all year. Hey, we're down a little. Let's start coming back. But that last play of the game, I know you don't like the play call.
I don't like the play call.
I'm going to go with the route of, okay, that's what it was called. He didn't audible.
Nope, and he can't. I mean, he can audible, I guess. But I mean, whatever. Play call is play call. Doesn't matter. Even if he audible to it. But
when he's running, I still think he could have made that first down and been out of bounds. I think he could have made that corner, especially after seeing what he did earlier in the game, going for a first down. Then you had DJ Moore up. He was halfway between Caleb and the tight end he tried to throw it to.
He was kind of up the ass though of a defensive player right there. It would have been a tough throw. In my opinion,
it would have been easier than what he did.
No, it would have been a better decision than what he did. But at the end of the day, I completely agree with you. You are a 6'3", 240-pound quarterback who has shown in the past that you are not scared contact or scared to run.
You're right.
So on 4th and 1, if I call a effing rollout to your opposite side, so to make any sort of a good throw, you have to turn your hips. You're not Aaron Rodgers. You haven't been doing this your whole life.
You got to turn your hips,
which is another step for the defenders to come and hit you. You have to go for it. You have to run the ball. In my opinion, you Caleb Williams needed to put your head down and get that first down.
And he did come out and he did say, "Hey, I got to make better decisions," and he did. You forget, it's his second year. The Bears,
exactly. He is way farther ahead, in my opinion, than what any of us really thought he would be.
Especially being on the Bears. Hey, look, I'm a Bears fan, but I will also say this: there's a lot of Bears fans that think, "Oh, they're going to this." They were talking about Super Bowl before this season.
Not before the season. I would say now you guys still have a chance.
I still don't think they're Super Bowl contenders.
Oh, I do.
I said at the beginning of the year they're going to end up.
Well, I don't know though.
I said 9-8, 10-7. I believe is what I said.
Oh, you guys are going to be way better than that.
Well, you guys
are going to make the playoffs. You guys are probably going to win your division still.
We shall see. The Bears have a tough schedule,
but
they got a
just remember
team this week.
The road comes through the West Coast. The road comes through the West Coast. It's either going to come through Seattle or through Los Angeles.
Well, not unless someone ends up with a better record. And right now you got to catch. You do have to catch L.A.
and Seattle. We're tied. They just have the tiebreakers right now.
Right, and they got to play each other one more time.
Bastards, I know, but it's at our house.
Hey, now the Bears do play the Packers again in 2 weeks. This is part of the scheduling I don't like.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
Not 2 weeks apart.
Oh, well, I don't know.
It's not play a week, play someone else, play. You know what? I like the division games at the end of the season.
I was going to say all your division games should be in December. Or maybe not all.
I'd say at least half. You play each one time into the season.
I was going to say whole month of December should be for division games. Mm-hmm. Every game should be a division game. I don't care how you put the other 4 games out during the season. No. December is division games. We are going to figure out this division at the end of the season by playing each other. Totally agree.
Yep. All right, so that was Bears Packers.
Hey, Bears Packers. Bears. Hey, good win for the Packers though. Seriously, good win for the Packers.
The Green Bay Fudge Puckers.
No, look, I
took the lead again.
We're both Bears fans. I just don't bleed blue like you do. Mine's a different color of blue. So I'm just saying, I do.
Just not Navy.
Well, Notre Dame's Navy too, but I'm just saying that is a big win for the Packers though. Big win for the Packers. I just don't trust Jordan Love.
All right, next game.
Miami at Jets.
Oh yeah, Miami thumped them.
Well, because Tyrod Taylor got hurt, and for some reason Justin Fields isn't active right now, which means they're playing games with Justin Fields, in my humble opinion.
Probably are.
Playing games with Justin Fields. You think, Tyrod Taylor's going to go out there and be fine? No, he gets hurt in the first quarter. You got to bring some kid in that was a...
who was that? Who was he?
A Cook? Maybe Dane Cook?
A Cook?
It could have been Dane Cook.
It was a Cook, like Gordon Ramsay Cook?
Could have been.
Okay.
Could have been.
I think Dane Cook might have done better. Dane Cook's a pretty big dude. You know, he's
kind of tall. Yeah, he probably sling it. Some kid named Cook. I don't know, but he was a undrafted free agent. I'm pretty sure
he didn't cook that well.
No, he got his ass beat.
He got cooked.
And I thought about that actually as I was thinking of my picks for next week. I had to remember that Miami really isn't that good, and they beat up on a friggin' kid that's never played football in the NFL. So, good win for Miami. Maybe McDonald's is saving his job.
I still don't think so.
You're probably right, but we'll see. Next, we have Denver at Las Vegas. Again, the team is difficult to watch.
Which one?
Oh, goodness. That is funny. Both, actually. But
I was serious.
I know. Denver, as we said before on here, Vegas just has no offensive line, is really what it boils down to.
Vegas has a lot of problems.
Right. But the offensive line is a huge one because if Geno Smith can't throw the ball, then they're really screwed. But Denver's defense is good. Bo Nix is, I don't know. He is.
Look, I don't think Bo Nix is a great quarterback.
Oh, no.
I don't think he's I think he's an average quarterback, but I tell you what, that team finds a way to win.
No, they do.
They find a way to win.
No, and I think
they win some ugly games, kind of like I was saying about the Bears. Hey, you want to win consistently, you got to win these ugly games.
Well, and see,
does Bo Nix blow me away?
It's tough for me to wrap my head around the effects of what a coach actually really does. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand some of them call plays, but a guy like Sean Payton, does he call offensive plays still? I don't know.
I want to say, knowing his ego, yes.
Okay. So maybe he does have a little more control of the game. But a guy like, let's just say, per se, Vrabel. Okay? Vrabel didn't call offense. Vrabel doesn't call defense. But Vrabel's teams consistently win. Why is that? These are the things that I really don't understand about the league. Why is that?
Coaches. I would rather a head coach not call either play. You're over both sides of the ball. Okay. You've got to trust your coordinators, but they got to run the offense or defense by your scheme.
Okay, but I completely understand that, but I don't think Vrabel has a scheme. Okay, Vrabel's a bad one because actually we know McDaniels is a freaking genius.
He is.
And it really doesn't matter. Okay, so Vrabel maybe isn't the greatest. Okay, but Sirianni.
I think he calls plays.
No, he does not. Sirianni, no.
Oh, that's right.
He does not. Sirianni's okay. Actually, that's a bad one too because Sirianni is an idiot, and they're having bad problems there right now.
Stefanski, he gave up play calling.
He's an idiot too.
Okay, so Ben Johnson calls his plays.
See, I don't. Okay, so
and I have issues with him because their first two series with Johnson are great. Then you have the middle of the game where then you have the end of the game. It's almost like Caleb says, "Street ball, boys." I think Vrabel does a lot of street ball. Here's the play. Change it if you gotta, but go get it.
I just wonder, like, besides the obviously having the offensive calling play coach or the coaches that call offenses, right? And maybe now that we look at this and think about it, the ones that don't call offenses really aren't the coaches that do shit or are very good in the league. D'Amico Ryans, he doesn't call plays. He sucks. He's about to get fired.
Does he not call defense?
He passed that off. He passed that off earlier in the season when they started off like shit.
They got Saleh, didn't they?
No, Saleh is on San Francisco.
Oh, who was their D coordinator?
I don't know, but D'Amico Ryans passed it off when they started off 0-3 or whatever. Okay. He passed it back to his defensive coordinator. And
I remember him calling plays.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking of D'Amico Ryans. I was thinking of Todd Bowles actually when I was talking about this. But neither here nor there. I guess what I'm saying is if the coach isn't calling plays, what impact does he really have on the game? But again, that rolls me back to Mike Vrabel, even though he does have McDaniel, but he didn't have McDaniel in freaking Tennessee. He had Arthur Smith, and they won games with Arthur Smith as their
not as dominant coordinator. Not as dominant as this.
I understand that, but look at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's offense is shit, and you have Aaron Rodgers, who right now Aaron Rodgers is better than Tannehill was for the Tennessee Titans as a player. Maybe not, I don't know, numbers wise, but I'm saying I would rather have Aaron Rodgers this year than Ryan Tannehill when he was with Tennessee.
I would agree. I would agree. As much as I can't stand.
Right. So I guess, I don't know. I just, or even Pete back in the, I don't know. Pete had a bunch of dogs, though. Pete now doesn't have dogs. He went and had to hire Jamal Adams off the street to be a linebacker.
He got a couple of them off the street.
I know.
What's next?
Next one would be
Denver won that game.
Yeah, they did. Texas, or excuse me, not Texas. The Texans at the Chiefs.
Kansas City's in trouble.
They're dead.
Dynasty over.
Well, not dynasty over, I would say, but definitely they're going to have to retool. I think Travis is going to have to take a pay cut or retire.
Well, look,
they're going to have to get another receiver.
Travis is going to retire when Taylor's pregnant. And if he retires, I'm just saying, just be on the lookout.
And they have the offseason for that.
Be on the lookout.
Hey, I hope they do. I mean, a talented little bastard.
She's too tall for me, though. I mean,
is she?
Dude, she's like tall.
No, I think she wears heels a lot, dude. I don't think she's that tall. I think she is.
Dude, I do not want to Google Taylor Swift because I'll be seeing all kinds of crap.
I know. My phone's over there, but maybe somebody in the chat could tell us how tall Taylor Swift is.
Someone has to be there.
I know, but I was hoping.
Okay,
I was hoping someone was in there, but
I got
no, but big win for Houston. Their defense is that defense. It really is.
It is.
Literally, all they have to do is score like 20 points, and they almost have a guaranteed victory.
Did you see who their? I'm a Walter Payton fan. Did you see who their Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee was?
For who?
The Houston Texans.
Oh, God.
That dirty linebacker.
Was it?
It was that dirty linebacker.
He's not dirty. He just plays through the whistle.
Okay, the dirty linebacker, and it's supposed to be for your play on the field, but a lot of it off the field. So maybe he's doing the off-field stuff to offset
a lot of that bad shit. Yeah,
maybe he's trying to change his ways because I saw that. I'm like, what?
That's good shit, though.
I mean,
that's good shit.
It's like T.O.
Was he a Man of the Year one year?
I would hope not. I don't think so. Why would you nominate him?
Because he's a good guy in the community.
Or what's his name? Albert Hainsworth.
Oh, yeah.
The dude that stepped on Andrew Garode?
No, he did not.
With the cleat? Yes,
he was just trying to take a step.
Oh, his glasses, his contact fell out, and he didn't know where his foot was going?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You don't need that type of
player. And Donovan Sue didn't kick Aaron Rodgers in the dick either. I mean,
that's another one who should never have been, and I'm glad he never was because it's for both. Anyway.
Philadelphia at the Chargers.
Philly's into trouble too now.
I don't think so.
They were playing as a team early, then all this shit came out about the offense. And that's really, if you look back,
that really, offensive coordinator is getting fired. By the way, I don't care what, he's getting fired.
When they really went downhill is when all that talk started coming out. That's when losses started piling up because they started talking about the shit.
They're having offensive line problems, obviously. If Saquon Barkley ran for 2,000 yards last season, and this year he's going to struggle to get 1,200, there's obviously issues with the offensive line.
Well, it may not be the offensive line. Look, how many carries? How much?
Oh, he's
did
way
Saquon spend out of his own body last year?
No, exactly.
And
it's happened to most backs besides Derrick Henry.
They went to the Super Bowl. Derrick Henry's never gone that far.
Well, but I'm just talking about after a 2,000-yard season. Derrick Henry is one of the only ones that really hasn't had a decline. I mean, obviously there's a decline, but I think he had 1,800 after the 2,000.
If Saquon ends up with 1,200 yards, that's still good.
It's
his body.
Decent,
they played till February.
No, I get that.
Saquon trained. He probably took a month off and trained all off season to come back and be ready.
Well, that's his fault. He should have taken care of his body better.
I'm just saying. I think it's a body issue. Yes.
Oh, it probably is.
He's going to
get. Of course, it is
1,200 yards, and I'm not saying he's hurt. I'm just saying he's spent.
I don't think the holes are there either.
He's spent.
From what I've heard from my sources, the holes aren't there like they were last year either. They are having offensive line issues,
but they also would hit him to the outside, and if you could have a passing game without AJ Brown getting upset because he's not getting the ball.
I don't think it's.
By the way, they won when he didn't get the ball.
I also think though that I don't completely disagree with anything AJ Brown has said. Now, don't get me wrong; he's going about it maybe a little bit of the wrong way, but the things that he said are not out of turn and not out of bounds. The offense has been trash. The offense is garbage. If you did have him on fantasy, you probably should trade him because he has been sucking. What he was saying was not out of bounds. He was saying truthful things.
He's not, and I do have him on a fantasy team, and
he's been
the week I set him, it's the week he went off. So I was like, you know what? I'm not taking that chance again. But every year on your fantasy team, you have one or two guys that when you sit them, they do great. And when you put them in the lineup, they don't.
DeAndre Swift.
Yep. Oh, I got him too. Oh, DJ Moore. Yep, got him too.
What's his name? The other one, not Sonic and Knuckles, not Gibbs, but no, not Gibbs, but the other guy,
Montgomery.
Yeah, dude. Every time I don't play him, he fucking does well. My bad. But every time I do play him, I get like 8 points. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't play him, he gets like 15, 20. Yeah, never mind. Moving right along. For some reason, I missed this one originally. But Rams and Arizona.
Now, just so everyone who's not watching knows, he did miss it. The game had just started, and I said, "Who has who?" And he goes, "Huh? I don't have this game." We did pick right then and there.
Actually, we picked when the Rams were down 7-0. Actually, is when we picked.
Oh, that's right.
So we actually had Rams plus 7 in this one. Technically, we had Rams plus 7,
and we both picked Rams.
Yeah, but we won by a landslide. Doesn't matter.
Rams won.
So by the way, that puts us for the season, sir.
Okay. Here we go.
Tied, or not tied. I still got a 1-game advantage. We tied this week, both at 6-8. So I'm 113-83-1, and you are 112-84-1.
All right.
So
one game
difference.
Down.
So now we're to week 15. Do we want to take a 3-minute break here?
I'm okay. Do you have to pee? Gotcha. All right, so I'll just talk about some random stuff.
Well, here, go ahead and you can talk about baseball real quick.
Okay, I'll talk about baseball. So
baseball.
Pete Alonso is now.
Well, you should probably go in order of how the signings went. I would say maybe.
I'm not going in the order because I'm going to talk about the flipping Dodgers and it's going to piss me off. Well, all right, so Pete Alonso signed today with the Baltimore Orioles. 5 years, $155 million. Yesterday, Kyle Schwarber, 5 years, $150 million. That's showing about where power hitters are going to be, except for Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger probably is going to end up just like he has the previous couple years, $30 million, $25 million a year. He doesn't put up the power that the other guys do. The Dodgers went and just blew payroll because it doesn't matter in baseball yet. No baseball 2027. It's coming because of the Dodgers. Thank you. Let's see what else is going on. The winter meetings are going on right now, so we should have some more signings. I know I was reading earlier today that the Polanco kid, is it Jorge Polanco, that was with the Mariners? He is planning on making his decision during the meetings. I didn't see if he was leaning towards anybody. No, the agents go to the meetings. So we haven't had a Scott Boras. There's a mystery team sighting yet. We shall see. The meetings wrap up Thursday or Friday or something, but hopefully they don't drag out till Bellinger will, because he has Boras till February like he did last year. But Bellinger's not going to get Schwarber, Alonso money. He doesn't put up.
What was he making before?
25-30 million a year. That's about what he's going to get again.
It's sad,
but that's about what he's going to get.
Yeah, it's true.
Teams want, and actually Alonso's kind of the opposite of Schwarber.
I can't believe Alonso got that much money, to be honest with you.
Well, he's a better average hitter than
and I guess he does actually play in the field too.
Right.
Schwarber just hits bombs though.
He does, but teams.
No, but I mean that's all he does is hit bombs.
Yeah, Schwarber bombs. So teams nowadays, and we talked about this, they want players that are going to get them. Hey, get me 40, 50 home runs. I don't care if you bat 179 and bat leadoff. I was exaggerating on the 179, but Kyle Schwarber is a leadoff hitter.
220, I think, this year.
See, to me, that's crazy.
I know. I agree.
Crazy.
I agree. It's stupid.
I don't like the new metrics, how they look at all that.
Don't get me wrong. I think Shohei Ohtani leading off is brilliant. Brilliant.
Well, the Dodgers.
But he also bats 320. You know what I'm saying?
And he'll steal bases. He'll hit home runs.
Again, having Shohei Ohtani as your leadoff hitter makes sense. That makes sense.
And then look at their lineup. Who's behind him? Mookie
Betts,
second,
who still hits 30 bombs a year.
Freddie Freeman,
who is definitely a 300 hitter, and he's going to hit you 25.
You know, so.
And then after that, you have Teoscar Hernandez, who 250 hitter, but he's going to hit you 40 home runs.
Right.
And after that, I think is Will Smith, who's isn't Will Smith there? Their catcher, Will Smith.
You're not talking
Big Willie style?
The big ass, bitch ass Will Smith who slapped Chris Rock, are you?
No. Sir.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry. You had me just like, seriously?
No. Will Smith, yeah. He's an all-star this year. I don't know.
Yeah, he does bat behind it, but
I think it's him next.
Good lineup.
They have a great lineup. They have an all-star lineup pretty much.
No,
besides Kiki.
There's no pretty much.
Besides Kiki. He's not an all-star.
But yeah, Dodgers signed the closer, $23 million or something a year.
3 years, $69 million, which makes him the highest per year closer in Major League history.
Yeah, go Dodgers! Way to close baseball 2027. Yay! Maybe Disneyland out there will get some more.
So Roki Sasaki can now become a starter again.
You know, it's going to be interesting, and I'm really interested in these. There's a lot of Japanese players coming that have posted
even more, right?
I'm interested where some of them are going to go. There's a third baseman that was a power hitter.
Probably no. Dodgers have a third baseman.
There's a younger guy coming up. There's a couple of pitchers.
Well, I told you about. We need to follow up on that catcher that I was telling you about.
Japanese catcher.
Yeah, remember he decided not to go play in Japan baseball. He came over here to play college baseball, so we could.
Suzuki?
Huh?
Kurt Suzuki?
No,
I thought he's a manager now.
No, he has decided to not play in Japan. He's decided to come play baseball here in the States at college so he can be eligible for the majors sooner.
Well, yeah, because if you sign up over there,
you have to play for like 4 years, I think, before you can become over here. Right.
Yeah, it used to be longer. I mean, Ichiro had to wait longer.
Hideki
Arabu,
no,
Hideo Nomo.
Hideo Nomo was the first one to come over here.
Yeah, but they had to wait. They
Right.
had to play like 7-8 years before they could come over. That's how that used to be. Yeah.
I don't think it was that long,
yes,
but
it was.
I know that Shohei paid his way out of his contract to come play earlier.
Ichiro came over at 25, 26, 27.
Yeah, I guess you're right. 8 years. 8 years, yeah, and he did have 1,500 hits or something like that over in Japan too.
Yeah,
So yeah, it does take a minute to get to that, even at 200 hits a year. But they play less of games there. I think they play 123 or something like that.
I tell you what, Japanese baseball, they got the tighter strike zone. I wish they played it in a different part of the season, so some of these American players or the MLB players could go over there.
Well, they have had Major League Baseball players going over there. One of the best pitchers for the major leagues went over there and played.
Sometimes they don't come back. But I'm talking
about that's because they're not allowed to come back to the major leagues because they're being blackballed for some ungodly bullshit reason.
That's just Bauer.
Exactly.
Ignore the Bauer thing. So
I still can't. By the way, I can't ignore that. But
if you have a guy that strikes out an insane amount of times,
right,
and you had the Japanese league playing in a different part of the year, different time of the year. That would be great to go over as that hitter and be like, you know what? Let me hone my skills down because some of those hitters from Japan, they are hitters. They can hit for power, but they are hitters.
That's what the Mexican League is for.
The Mexican League is for washed out Mexican players.
Robinson Cano is not Mexican. Hello.
And he's is he still playing?
Yeah, he was on Bauer's team that year that Bauer pitched down there.
All right,
so I think he was the MVP.
That's enough baseball then. Let's move on to
this week. This week, Thursday night, we have Atlanta at Tampa Bay.
One more time, Tampa Bay.
I know they got to stop the schneid, man. They have to.
They have to do it. This is a divisional game,
right?
They're about out. Carolina.
Well, Carolina, I think, is in the lead now.
I think Tampa Bay still has the tiebreaker over Carolina. They haven't played again.
Okay.
So I think Tampa Bay, they're tied, but tiebreaker Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's got to pull it out. Baker, I know he's hurt, but they got to find a way.
Well, yeah.
Got to find a way.
Who is their backup? Do you remember?
Quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bridgewater.
Oh, it is Teddy Two Gloves, isn't it?
Yeah.
Baker should just take the week off. Atlanta's not that good.
Look, we both know Baker.
I know.
He's not taking the week off.
I know. Unfortunately, damn kid's too tough for his own good sometimes, I think. I really think that.
The dude's a baller, dude.
He's a stud. Again, it would be tough for me not. We were talking about this the other day when we were talking about redrafting the league. Do you think Baker would slide into the second round?
No, I don't.
I know because of the toughness, and my thought would be take Derek the first round. Hopefully, Baker slides to me in the second round.
Well, what if they made a trade and someone said, "I want two first rounders"? And anyway, all right.
Right. Can I trade back in the draft? All right. So yeah, we're both going Tampa Bay in that one. Cleveland and Chicago, both going Chicago.
The Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears.
Shedeur, I think, is starting for the
rest of the season.
Well, as long as he stays healthy.
Rest of the season. He ain't gonna. He ain't gonna say if he's hurt.
That's a tough situation for Shedeur. But also really for Stefanski, because you obviously put all your eggs in this Dylan Gabriel basket.
Stefanski put his eggs in the Groper Cleveland basket.
I don't think that was Stefanski. I think that was the owner. I think the owner has actually come out and said that was him and not Stefanski. Yeah. I wouldn't even go in there yet, but I mean that's another situation that we have to discuss.
I wouldn't have been happy to be drafted by the Browns.
No, I wouldn't have been either. Maybe I shouldn't have been a douchebag at half of my interviews and kind of gaffed everybody off. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Just think, hey,
just saying.
Couldn't he have made chums with Jimmy Harbaugh? Because I do think Shedeur is going to be better than Trey Lance.
I do too, but I don't think those two would get along.
You don't think Harbaugh and Shador would get along?
No.
Shador in some of these interviews has been coming
No,
across more
I
humble.
can't. I really can't believe that he didn't get drafted by Vegas. I heard Brady was very high on him. They obviously need a quarterback.
Why not Dallas? Why don't you think Dallas took him? You know, Dion was lobbying. Jerry, I'll be under the desk. Come over here in a few minutes.
I think Jerry knew that circus that he didn't want to deal with.
Jerry loves the circus.
I know, but that's too much of one.
It's too.
He doesn't want
quiet now in Cowgirl land.
He didn't. No, he didn't want it. He didn't want anybody messing with Dak. He's paying Dak a lot of damn money.
Yeah, he could.
And ain't nobody gonna take Dak Prescott out of the lineup.
Yeah,
except my glory hole.
Except for his age and injury and.
Hey,
yeah. Anyway,
Dak is a good quarterback. He is. He's not as mobile as he used to be.
Dak can put up stats.
Exactly.
He can put up stats. I would take Tony Romo over Dak though.
Oh shit! Yeah, I love Tony. But I think Dak gets a lot of I would call dead stats. Cowboys are so far behind. Cowboys are down. They're in like the cover 2 shell or deep cover 2 shell. I think there's a lot of dead yards in Dak Prescott. But I don't know.
Next game.
Buffalo at New England.
New England.
Say New England as well. I think Buffalo is in trouble.
Yeah, I think
the Patriots are playing good football.
I think the Patriots are due for a loss. Not yet. I think this is going to be New England's and Vrabel's chance
to flex their muscles a little bit.
Pretty much put that nail half more in that coffin.
Yeah. I think this pretty much solidifies the division if they win this one.
Yeah, because they're down 2. Buffalo's down 2 games.
Are they? I
think, and there's 4 left.
Chargers at Kansas City. Man, I know. I wrote down one and I flipped to the other one, so I'll let you go first. But I flipped on this one. I'll tell you that.
I'm trying to think that I said Kansas City finds a way.
You did.
And it's going to be hard for them, but I just think their defense, I know they got Herbert, they got those young receivers, but you got your 2 tackles out, you're down 3 running backs.
Not just that, but Herbert's body language at the end of that game was not good.
Yeah, he's got a broken hand.
That's what I'm saying. He was tough. I think that Toradol wore off about midway through the 4th quarter, maybe a little before.
Well, that's why you give him another one at halftime.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying his body language really changed.
Your varsity blues him up at halftime.
Again, his body language changed. So I think he's hurting a lot more than we thought he was. I think Kansas City is just. I don't think. Okay, here's what I'm going to say about Kansas City. I don't think they're going to tank. You know what I mean?
No,
I think they're
actually going to try.
I think they are ripe to be a spoiler at this point. Is what I'm saying. That's why I'm picking Kansas City. I originally wrote down the Chargers, but then I had to go back and again think about how the body language of Herbert. That running back came back and played well though. Hampton coming back off injured reserve. Rushed for a decent amount. So,
did he come back?
Yeah, he did come back.
Okay, all right. I still don't. Those 2 tackles. When Alt went down.
Well,
they really.
You
saw a big difference.
Herbert's he's taken the most hits this season by a quarterback. So,
at least it wasn't Caleb this year.
Dallas, or excuse me, Las Vegas at Dallas. Or excuse me, goddamn. Horrible handwriting. Las Vegas at Philadelphia.
Philly.
Yeah. Again,
do we really need to talk more about this game?
No.
Playing Vegas.
No. Vegas is horrible. Philly is kind of bad, but they should win this one at home. If they don't, Philadelphia might be on fire.
Oh yeah. If Philly loses
this one,
the Sirianni
shit is gonna hit the fan.
Yeah, this
Big Dom might be coaching next Sunday. We don't need to hire a coach. Just have Big Dom go out there and Jalen will call the plays, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Let Big Dom.
Philly better win this game. I mean, it's not like a week 1 loss like New England had.
Let me ask this before we move off the Raiders, because we have talked a lot about the Raiders on this. So
they suck.
This will be quick.
No, it won't.
Do they fire Pete?
No, they don't fire Pete. I think Pete retires. I don't think it'll be this year. I think he's going to want to have a better year next year.
No, okay,
I think after next year he retires.
So Pete's back.
I think Pete comes back, but he will retire.
I'm just talking next season. Pete's back?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, of course I want Pete to come back, but I don't know. That franchise is so.
Mark Davis is not Al Davis. Al Davis probably would have fired him already, based off of expectations. Ask Lane.
All right. Before I forget, just another quick take. Not about Lane. Not about Lane. We're not talking about Lane anymore. John Gruden. He should be a coach. I agree. But is he a coach again in the next 5 years in the NFL?
I would hope so.
Okay.
I hope so.
That's not what I said.
How old is Gruden? Is he 60 yet?
Easy. Bro, we're 50. And he was
Dude, you don't know that? Look, I look 17.
So I know I look young too, bro. But I'm just saying, think about it. Dude, he's got to be in his 60s. Easy.
No, Chucky was young when he's 62. He is 62.
Nope. You know what? He's going to retire. He's about to get into Social Security. He's good.
No, I would love to see him, and I would hope he would. But to me, at 62 years old, to come back and try to start something, if you're a coach, you want to coach that team for a while. You want to build them up, and it takes a while to build them up. I know the NFL nowadays, you got about 4 years. That's your window if you draft right and you do all that stuff. You got about 4 years. That puts him at 66. If he's next year, probably not. But he needs to be a coach in the league.
Okay, so you say yes.
Snyder,
so within the next 5 years, you're saying yes or no?
No. I want him to, but I don't.
Okay. Do you see him in college football in the next 5 years?
That I could see.
Okay.
That I could see.
Okay. I'm going to narrow this down a little bit more.
Okay. Here we go.
Are we talking group of 4 or group of 5? Big 10, Big 12, SEC, ACC.
It won't be SEC.
Okay. So Big 10, Big 12, or ACC?
I would say if I'm John Gruden and I don't.
He wouldn't come back unless it's SEC or,
No.
You know what,
John Gruden's going to want to come back to win. So I would think it would be ACC or Big 12. That's where I think he would go. ACC or Big 12.
I could see Big John in Notre Dame.
You think so? What you gave conferences? I'm sorry, Notre Dame's not a conference.
I know. I didn't think about that until we were talking about it just now. I could see him coaching Notre Dame. I don't see Marcus Freeman leaving. I don't. That's a pretty cush job, dude. Coaching Notre Dame pretty much recruits itself.
Look, if I'm Freeman, and he's done a good job.
He's done a great job
at Notre Dame. He's done a good job.
He's done a great job,
and not only football wise, but
better than Brian Kelly did.
You don't have a lot of. I'm going to hopefully try not to jinx them, but you don't have a lot of NCAA investigations. Is that the best way to put it?
There's more than you think, but
you don't hear.
No, I was watching a Notre Dame documentary today. There's more than you think
with
Notre Dame. Oh yeah,
right now.
Oh, right now, no. This was back in the 80s.
No, this is what I'm talking. Right now, you don't have a lot of them.
No, they're slick, or they're clean as fuck. And think all the money. Think all the money Notre Dame has.
And anyway.
Yeah,
he's pretty much set until he has a bad season, maybe 2.
I think they give him some time because he hasn't done so well. I think they give him some time. I think Marcus Freeman will be there until Marcus Freeman doesn't want to be there anymore.
But that's what I think.
Is what it is.
Does he want to try a different level? Because college football, Notre Dame is a storied college.
Yeah, it's a blue blood, definitely.
Just like a lot of SEC, Alabama, LSU, OU, Texas.
I would say Notre Dame. State, Notre Dame is a top 5 job.
So if you have all those schools,
definitely a top 10. But
if you're at Notre Dame, if you go to Ohio State, to me that's a step down. If he wants to do better as coaching and challenge himself, his next level would be pros. If he wants to coach, millionaire boys.
But he's already doing that.
Not as much money.
Right
now, not as much money.
But he still hasn't won a natty.
Not everyone wins a natty. Sorry, Nick Saban took a whole decade of them.
Well, I'm just saying, you're talking about a different challenge for him. He hasn't finished this challenge yet.
Well, the only way it's going to happen that AD is going to have to get him in a conference.
They're not going to get in a conference. Well, they're going to continue to be stubborn about this,
and then they won't. So if he wants to win a championship, he's going to have to leave.
We'll see, because at the end of that article, I did read that Notre Dame's AD has backed off those statements a little bit.
He hasn't come out and apologized or anything.
No, but what he said is
apologize.
He's not going to apologize because the ACC is not going to apologize for what he feels they did. So why should he feel that he has to apologize for stating in how he feels?
Because that's how he feels, and the way it came across. Hey,
what he is back.
ACC backed their conference member, not the blowjob giver on the outside under the desk.
Well, you call it one thing, I'll call it another thing. But what I'm saying,
you're saying it's the same thing?
No, what I'm saying is what he has said was basically all fences can be mended. We just have to talk about it. Like we're not gonna do it out in the media behind closed doors. The ACC and the athletic director from Notre Dame are just gonna have a conversation.
You know what? Let them have a conversation.
That's all that needs to happen.
Aside from ACC,
they'll be in the ACC, but they shouldn't be in the ACC. They shouldn't be in the fucking ACC. No. They should be in the.
Here's what I'm saying.
Big 12.
The ACC is
or the Big 10.
Back. ACC is going to come back and say, "Look, they beat you head up. They are our conference member. Yes, we're going to back them."
I understand what they're going to say, and Notre Dame's going to say, "Hey, we're a conference affiliate. You shouldn't be shitting on us."
But then don't lose.
I'm just saying what Notre Dame's going to come back and say.
I know.
Is hey, we are affiliated in 24 other sports. You shouldn't shit on us like that. I get what you were trying to do. You shit on Alabama, and you shit on another team too, or BYU. You shit on them too. They're not affiliated with you or with you know what I'm saying? I'm affiliated with you. Maybe not in football, but we are in basketball. We are in baseball. We are in tennis. We are in gymnastics. Sport. We are in every other effing sport.
But this is football.
I get that.
You know what?
I get both sides of it. Notre Dame is just they're butthurt. They're butthurt. They're butthurt because they didn't get into the dance, and now they're just gonna, we're gonna take our ball and go home. Fuck you guys.
That's what they're doing.
That's pussy shit. It is.
So here's the deal. To those that aren't going to watch, let's get this to the ACC commish and the Notre Dame AD. We will be your moderators for that conversation.
Yeah.
I will point the dumb shit out that you did. Both sides.
Both sides, right. Both sides.
And he's a Notre Dame fan, and he'll tell Notre Dame, stop being pussies.
They are. Look.
So let's try to get that out there.
Win the game.
We're going to go be the moderators
win the game.
If we can.
Because you know what, Notre Dame? You win the game,
you're in.
First of all, there's no conversation, right? Because you're 11-1 now. So you pretty much stamped your ticket already.
Yeah.
If you would have beat Miami, and let's say you still lost to Miami. But if you would have beat Florida, or was it Florida State? No, Texas A&M. You'd be texting AM the week before that. Oh, we wouldn't be talking about this.
You're right.
As Vince Wilfork said today on Pat McAfee, and many other people have said this before in the past. He said it today, so I was just giving him props because I'm going to ask you about him here in just a second.
The big fat.
Yes. Don't put it in the committee's hands. If you want to be in there, go fucking undefeated. Every time you lose a game, you are putting it in to somebody else's hands of if you deserve to be here, to be there or not.
Do I deserve this?
So every time you lose,
don't lose.
Right. And especially Notre Dame. Every time you lose, you are definitely putting a big target on your back for not being in there because you don't have the automatic bid to get in there.
You're right. Hey,
I think
Big Fatty's right. Big Fatty's right. Don't lose.
I literally think Notre Dame is going to try to weasel their way into the ACC. I think they're going to try to stop being independent.
I hope so. I hope so. I would love it. I would love it.
Actually, I say that I hope that that's what happens in these meetings that they're going to have. Notre Dame is very, very adamant about staying independent. They've been trying to be forced into a conference for years. They got screwed out of a bid a few years ago because they weren't in a conference. Well, again, same type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, they had a better record that year than they did this year, but again, it's always going to be the conversation with Notre Dame of being in a conference or not being in a conference. They do actually have an affiliation with the ACC.
They do.
They play 6 games against the ACC every year.
And to those who are going to watch,
but they want to be independent still
for money. But this is going to bring me to my next point.
Money.
This is going to bring me to my next point. We discussed this yesterday, and we looked up media deals. They actually will make more money if they go to the right conference. ACC, I believe the ACC is the one that has its tiered. Everyone gets different, where SEC is equal, Big 12 is equal,
right?
Pac-12 is minimal.
But where Notre Dame, again, this is a business, right?
It is a business.
Where Notre Dame makes their most money is off bowls. They don't make shit. They ain't gonna make shit to go to that Pop-Tart Bowl. That's gonna hurt them a little bit. But what hurts them more is not being in the college football playoff.
Do they have a Pop-Tart Bowl?
Yeah, seriously, that's what they got invited to, was the Pop-Tart Bowl. I thought it was a joke too at first. I thought they were just talking shit of Notre Dame
Pop-Tart Bowl.
Notre Dame just pissed off a bowl. You know what I'm saying? No, they literally pissed off the Pop-Tart Bowl.
But how many other bowls did they piss off?
No. I meant pissed off as it made them mad, but pissed off.
I'm not going.
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How many other bowl?
I don't know. You only get invited to one bowl. That's kind of the way that.
But I'm talking for next year.
Oh,
how many other ones did they piss off? Yeah, Kansas State didn't go and Oklahoma State didn't go, but bowls are gonna be like, no, we want Notre Dame. Apparently, they will attract us viewers
always.
So, but if they don't want to come, I'm not going to invite them.
Well, that's their hope, is they're in the national championship game. I really think that they're just going to piss off every bowl or
every conference.
Not piss off. I'm using piss away or piss on. Every bowl is not a BCS bowl. I think they will skip every bowl that's not a BCS bowl in protest. I think that's
for how long?
Till the end of time. I literally think until the end of time, or until they land in a conference. I'll say.
And if they start doing that, how many of those bowls are affiliated with NBC and their deal is with NBC? There's ripple effects here that Notre Dame's not looking at.
There's ripple effects, but I don't think that NBC carries a lot of bowl games. I don't think. I think.
But how many may be affiliated? Affiliated or sponsored? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't. I think ESPN and Fox still pretty much own the bowl scene.
I think Notre Dame, the way their AD,
maybe CBS has a few.
Their AD, in all honesty, may end up getting fired. I mean, especially when they're like, so these are our two choices.
Well, at the same time, he didn't hire Marcus Freeman, from what I understand. So Freeman's not even his guy, but we'll see.
So, but he came out and said he's going to do everything he can to keep Freeman.
Of course. It's the dumbest thing he would ever do is get rid of Freeman.
I get, well, hold on here. So you want to keep this coach to make a great coach, but you want to piss off the bowls. You want to piss off the conferences.
I don't think they're pissing off. Well, again, supposedly it was the players that came out and said they didn't want to play in the bowl game. It wasn't the AD or anything like that. It was the players because they wanted to go out together.
Then they could have came out and said that instead of how Notre Dame did.
Well, I guess they did come out and say that.
Not right away.
Right. It came out later. It came out later, which makes you really think, is that just the story that they're going to put out there?
That's probably just a story they're going to put out there because every school is going through the same thing right now.
Speaking of that, before I get to my Vince Wilfork question, I'm going to get off the Notre Dame topic here.
I thought you did Vince Wilfork.
No, I have Hall of Famer. I know.
He's a defensive tackle.
He's he's a nose tackle.
Well,
that's big difference.
I need to look at his stat. Hold on. Let me pull his stats up. They're not
going to do it justice.
Because he was a line clogger. I say he was great, but I am a stat guy. Look at that. My phone heard us. Vince Wilfork, first one to come up. Thank God it wasn't Vince Young.
No, Vince Young. He was a great college quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing wrong with being a great college quarterback.
Let's see.
Vince Young is going to be rich for the rest of his life because he was a great college quarterback.
Really? He only had 16 sacks his whole career?
Yes, bro. He doesn't have the counting stats. He doesn't have any stats. He's a big fat effort.
Tackles for loss, he only had 39.
Yeah, because all he did is just take up a triple team every play so everybody else could eat.
That's going to be tough. I mean,
I would say no, but
look, I'm going to be honest. As a Bears fan, I was going to compare him to Steve McMichael.
Not even close,
stat wise. Because
McMichael's way better than he was stat wise.
Well, if that's the case, then no, Vince ain't in. Because to me, McMichael as an NFL Hall of Famer was borderline.
Yeah.
And that was going to be my basis to look.
If he wasn't on the 85 Bears, he might not be in, to be honest with you.
Well, but when you pull up his numbers, and he was interior lineman.
Oh yeah, he was great. Mongo's the greatest.
You had him,
Dan Hampton.
You had Hampton. You had the Fridge for a little bit. You had Richard Dent on the other end.
Who was the other end though?
Dan Hampton.
Dan Hampton was an end. I thought he was a tackle too.
Sure, he played them all.
Well, because they played at 5'3".
I want to say he was on the end.
You might be right. I don't. That's why I couldn't. Maybe I can remember the other end.
Defense. It says defensive end first and defensive tackle second.
Yeah, it must be defensive end. Yeah, you must have been right.
I remember watching him, and he was always on one end, Dent on the other end.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right. So my next thing here, real quick, before we get back to what we're actually talking about.
Yes.
But just random thoughts that are popping in my head.
Oh,
so
Lord.
College football shit. Another one here about the playoff. Now that I'm thinking about it. So Lane Kiffin not allowed to coach Ole Miss because he took the job at LSU.
Correct.
So you realize that the James Madison coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
You realize that he is going to coach, I think, Iowa State.
I believe so.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's allowed to coach his team.
Because Ole Miss is butthurt.
He's allowed to coach his team.
Ole Miss is butthurt.
You hear about the Tulane coach?
Is he going somewhere else?
I don't remember where, but yeah, he's going somewhere else too.
Is he coaching?
He's still coaching his effing team.
It's Ole Miss. University of Mississippi.
It's ridiculous. It is.
You know, to me,
I mean, I get it all, but I mean, in the same tournament, you have two other lame duck coaches that are coaching. Why is Mississippi being so?
Because
excuse me, I'm about to drop one. So fucking conceited that they think they're so fucking good and so high and mighty that they don't. You're literally pissing away a chance to win a title. Don't get me wrong. Were they probably gonna win it? No, they probably weren't. There's probably.
You know what? I think if Lane was allowed to coach, I think they could win a couple.
Well, okay. Actually, no. You're right, though. You know what? I think those kids would play harder for Lane.
Yeah, they would.
I think they would have played harder for Lane, knowing the fact that they're leaving, or that he's leaving, and half of them are going to follow him anyways. Maybe not half, but I'm sure. Some
are going to.
Oh, Lane is getting some dudes off of Ole Miss.
But that's the shit part about college football coaching. You know, we've talked about this. You have the transfer portal. Finally, they took it down to 1, and it's supposed to start towards the end. Though. To me, the transfer portal should be open February 1st to February 28th. That's it. You ain't got shit going on.
Well, it's not. Well, I think the reason they can't do it that late, it's a school thing, or it's a academic thing. It's not a sports thing. It's an academic thing. Like by February 1st, it's too late.
Well, then they can do January 15th to January 31st.
I'm just saying that most, from what I understand, and I may be wrong, but I think I'm right. The reason the portal is the way that it is on the dates that it is, it's all about academics, right? It's all about registering for a class and being in you know what I'm saying, registering on time to get to class.
Here's how you fix that. You want to go in the transfer portal? You can, but it is not to the next academic school year. Which would be in the fall,
right? No, I get what you're saying, but then that doesn't get the kids in. Okay, but I know what I'm saying. Oh, what is that? That's all, folks. No, you're not. No, what I'm saying is, okay, so if they can't register until the fall, right?
They can't transfer to the fall,
right? But by the time fall semester starts.
Or they could transfer after the school year ends.
I'm just saying, by the time fall semester starts, so if they still had to finish a summer quarter,
if
they had to do summer school, or
the second semester.
Well, actually, I think most of them are on quarter systems. I think. Okay. They're not on try. Well, it actually doesn't matter, quarter or semester. They're not on trimester. They're on.
You got to finish.
They're on a full, right.
Finish the semester. And your point?
That they would still be in school.
Yep.
When that ends. So if they were at the old school up until fall quarter, they're not going to be there in time to practice for football.
No, school ends in like May or so. They'll have plenty of time to get over there for football.
Not if they're not if they're on a summer quarter.
Well, if they're in a summer quarter, you know that school's legit by actually making them do their work. But it's done in the summer, or it's done towards the end of spring,
right?
In the summer. Hey, that's when you could transfer. Boom, that's your chance to go. That's your chance to go.
And again, I don't know enough about the transfer portal and how all of it works. You might be onto something, but again, all I know, or all I'm under the impression of, is that the dates for the transfer portal all have to do with academics and signing up for classes and being registered and eligible at the school at the time. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like that dumb shit.
Right.
That's why they had two. That's why they had two before, or used to have two portals. Because of that, you know what I'm saying? So you had one basically right after spring ball, basically. So basically, if you had a bad spring ball and you weren't looking good on the depth chart, you just transfer again after spring ball and get to another school to make it to basically try out again.
And since we're on this about the portal and
which is the worst thing that ever happened to college football.
And the NIL, what school was it that is going after and suing a player that went through the transfer portal and didn't finish his NIL commitment? Good on that school. God, what school was it? We talked about it the other day.
Oh, you brought it up, yeah. Basically getting sued because he did not finish his
NIL
obligation.
Yeah. And it's, hey, we're going to pay you money. You show up. University of Michigan fires Moore for inappropriate relationship.
What?
Right here.
Is that their Sherrell Moore?
Sharon Moore.
Inappropriate relationship?
That's what it says.
What?
Dude, I'm not reading all of it. I'm trying to find this other thing. But yeah, that just happened.
Wow, that is a big deal.
It kind of is.
Whoa.
Yeah, that just broke. Breaking news, folks. Breaking news.
Michigan didn't have that bad of a year this year. I think they were 9-3?
Something like that.
They were right on the outside of making the playoffs.
Georgia was the recent one. Going against Damon Wilson for $400,000, citing breach of contract. And good on the schools. If these players want to get paid to play,
fuck, if he got 400, or if they're shooting for 400,000, how much do they give him?
I just
right. Part. No, I'm just saying, like, how much do they give the guy though?
I mean, hey, good on the schools. Schools got to fight back against these players. Yes, you want your players to get paid? Fine, let them get paid. But if they don't, and these are young men and women,
as I've mentioned,
that got to finish their obligations.
As I've mentioned on this pod as well, I think scholarships just need to go away. If you're going to pay these greedy pricks,
make them pay for it.
Make them pay to go to school there.
All right. Hey, it's been an hour and a half. Let's hit the next one.
I know. I was just about to do the same thing. I don't remember where we were at, though. Las Vegas, Philly, we did. Oh, yeah, that's where we stopped. Las Vegas. Vegas started this whole rant.
Vegas, baby.
Washington at New York Giants.
Jane Daniels is out.
Jane Daniels is out, yes.
I think I took, God, who did I take?
Giants.
Did I take the Giants?
Yep.
I'm staying with the Giants.
We're here. So we're going there now, so you can keep up if you don't remember your picks from now on.
I can barely read your writing. So
what are you talking about? That is definitely legible.
Who's Bill and Dino?
Bill and Dino,
right over there.
This one?
Yeah,
it's Baltimore. BAL at CIN, Cincinnati.
Okay, well that's not what it looks like from here.
Well,
all right, but we're on. So we just covered Giants. Giants win. What do you call this? Shit bowl of the week? Shit game of the week?
Yeah.
Shit game of the week. Shit game of the week.
Perfect.
All
right. So Jets at Jacksonville. Another shit game, but actually not really. Jacksonville's playing some salty ball recently.
I don't think Jacksonville will have to play salty ball for this game.
No, they might have salty balls, but not salty ball.
They better have sweaty balls by the end of this game by kicking their ass, but Jacksonville.
I think so as well. Baltimore and Cincinnati.
I am rolling Baltimore.
I'm going Cincinnati in this one. I think, like I said, Joe Burrow got definitely screwed in this last week's game. Baltimore has not looked good. I don't know. Lamar's hurt. Lamar is hurt.
Yeah, there was quite a few times where it's like, why didn't he run? And you're like, he's hurt. He's hurt.
He's hurt. He's definitely hurt.
It's hard,
but I don't know. I don't think Lamar is the same. I mean, he's a decent quarterback, but the threat of his legs makes him a better quarterback.
Yeah, but you do know Lamar's getting older, and he's going to have to
become a quarterback soon.
He's going to have.
I don't think he's going to be. I think he's going to Michael Vick it. I don't think he's going to be able to.
He's going to keep going.
I don't think he's going to be able to keep being in the same way. I mean,
Michael Vick really, changed his game.
His best season, I was going to say, his best season ever was with Andy.
Yeah,
but you can say that about a lot of guys. But I'm going Cincinnati. I think they give us one at home. I'm sure the weather's going to be shite too. It's going to be a crap game. Or you know what I'm saying?
I hope there's some snow games.
I'm sure.
That Buffalo.
Well, this one should be a snow game. That one should be a snow game. That one might be a snow game. That one might be. Well, actually, dude, we might have snow games all over the place. Chicago, New England, Kansas City, Philadelphia, New York. Well, Jacksonville, that's not going to be. Cincinnati, Houston won't be. Denver might be. Seattle could be.
All right, let's just go with the next game.
Next, Arizona at Houston.
As much as Jacoby Brissett has been making that offense look a little better, Houston.
I think Houston as well. Houston's defense is absolutely stifling. Kyler Murray not going to play the rest of the season as well.
Hey, so what do you think? I think he's done in Arizona. From what I've been reading,
I think so.
They're going to find a way. Move
on.
They're
going to take a huge. I'm sure it's going to be a huge cap hit.
Cap hit if they just outright release him.
Which I think is what they're going to have to do. I don't think anybody's going to trade for Kyler Murray. I think they'll pick him up off the waiver. No.
Cleveland's looking for a quarterback.
Oh my God! So again, somebody might pick him up off the waiver wire, but I don't think anybody's going to trade for him. Not with that contract. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Kyler Murray.
It is. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I just think he's lost it.
No,
he's also had 4 head coaches already.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had the. But I just don't think he's an NFL quarterback. He's a great college quarterback. He's explosive. He's fun to watch, but he's just not consistent enough.
He did great at the beginning. Teams started catching on to how he was, and he never adapted.
Well, that's what I mean. He's athletic. He's explosive. He's all those great adjectives.
Right.
But the one that he's not is consistent.
You're right.
So
he also doesn't have consistent coaching.
Oh, what are you talking about? He's had the same coach for 2 years now.
That might be the longest he's had a coach.
Tennessee at San Francisco.
I was on Tennessee's bandwagon last week, but not this week. San Francisco.
I think so as well. San Francisco gets this one at home. Green Bay at Denver. See, Denver gets exposed this week.
Nope. Green Bay gets exposed.
Nope.
Did you notice that Green Bay was putting Micah Parsons on the sideline, their best defensive player on the sideline, running downs and important plays? Micah on the sideline.
Yep, because they just need him healthy for when it's passing time.
Denver
close out the game.
Denver going to go after that.
Yep, exactly. And then at the end of the game, when Micah Parsons gets the last 2 sacks to win the game, it's going to be great.
He's going to be on.
I know. I hate doing this. I hate doing this to you.
Bo Nix is going to be running it up the middle, and they're going to be like, "Oh, get Micah on the sideline."
Nope. Bo Nix is going to get broken in half. I just
think so.
Well, I hate talking this nicely about Green Bay because I hate them too, but I hate Denver worse. Carolina at New Orleans.
I'm saying Carolina, but I'm curious how many times I took Carolina. We'll have to look at that after. But Carolina, as long as Shu or whatever. Tiller.
Sure.
Well, if his last name is Shu and it's spelled weird.
No, his first name's spelled right.
No, it starts with a T. How could it be right? All right. Next game.
Detroit at the Rams.
Okay, I honestly am going with this. Rams are like my second favorite team. And I really want Detroit to lose, but I think Detroit, they're Jamar Gibbs, David Montgomery.
Jameer, not Jamar.
Jeremiah?
Yeah. You're correct me on Dylan.
Mr. Gibbs.
Mr. Gibbs. There you go.
Mr.
Pavia. Mr. Gibbs.
This is a good defense that the Rams have. And I'm going to say Rams.
I'm going Rams as well. Again, as much as I hate to admit, because they're a division foe, probably my third favorite team in the league. Just saying.
Mine was, I think I've said the story, playoffs at my grandparents' house, and they had a receiver named Flipper Anderson. That was the coolest.
Being thrown to by Chris Everett.
Was it Mr. or Mrs.?
Chris Everett. Oh, wait, no, Jim Everett. My bad.
All right, next game.
You remember that reference?
Yeah. Jim Rome is burning.
Romy almost got his ass kicked that day.
I think he did. I bet Jim found him somewhere after that, and you just never heard about it.
Maybe. All right. So next we have we got to talk about this one for a minute. Indianapolis Colts at the Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle.
I'm going Seattle as well.
But hold on.
I know.
So we're going to talk about this game for a minute. We're going to try not to make it hugely long. So,
but we have to talk about it a little bit.
No, we are.
This is important
because
for us old fuckers.
Last week we were looking at schedules, and I looked and I said, "Hey, man, Seattle's got a tough schedule. You know, their easiest game is Indy," and you were like, "Oh, and Indy's not a pushover."
No.
Then this past week happened.
Yep.
Danny Dimes, he got dimed out. Now. Roland Leonard, is that the quarterback? Roland, who's the quarterback right
Rippin.
now?
Something Rippin.
No, Brett Rippin is on the practice squad.
Well,
when Dimes got dimed out.
Oh, I'm sorry. The one that shouldn't be hurt because you have an opportunity to start an NFL game,
right?
But all of a sudden you come into work on Monday and you're like, oh, my knee kind of hurts. I'm a Riley Leonard.
Oh, so I was wrong with Roland.
Roland, yes.
Okay.
Not Roland, Riley.
So, yeah.
Riley Leonard. Notre Damer.
I don't think he did that bad. He didn't
He
do
didn't.
great.
He scored a touchdown. Rushing touchdown. Just like he did in college.
One? Just one?
Well, one. No, he had a lot in college, actually. He was good in college. He was a great college quarterback.
So you were saying he went in Monday and did what now?
Said he had a knee injury.
Oh.
They're saying something about a ligament. I don't know if it was torn or I don't want to say torn because from what I understand, because I was working today and was only listening to the Pat McAfee show. Right. But there was footage of the guy they signed the other day. I'm not gonna ruin who that was.
But it's coming. It's coming. It's a good one.
But there was film of him dropping dimes, from what I understand. Dropping dimes.
They said he looked great in practice.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard he looked great. But O'Reilly was standing over there, full pads, helmet, right there. So my question is, sir, if you're hurt, if you're hurt, shouldn't you be maybe in the training room getting some rehab or some massage or
be over there with Abdul Carter getting some treatment?
Maybe
getting some treatment.
I think we have somebody at our front door.
All right, I'll let you keep going on your rant.
Right back. Yeah, but
keep going on the rant.
Riley Leonard was at practice. So how bad is your ligament in your knee? You're getting a chance to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. How hard can you really be? I mean, I don't know. I would think Riley Leonard would have taken advantage of this situation, but the Colts yesterday, though, they did hire 44-year-old Phil Rivers off of the couch, off of losing a state championship. I think in the state of Texas, probably in the great state of Texas, I would assume. But they signed Phil Rivers off of the streets. Heard he looked very good in practice, as we were talking about. Riley Leonard in full pads, watching him. You would think, hey, if you're hurt, should you be in full pads in practice? I don't know. I don't know how that all works in the NFL. But Phil Rivers was spinning it, I guess, today in practice. Another one? Or you got a bolt today?
No.
The other one came.
I don't know what this is. It just showed up.
Yeah, it's probably the other one.
I don't know.
It's in the same size box. Phil Rivers is starting for the – or not starting.
Who's Phil Rivers?
You don't know Phil Rivers? He played for the Colts before. He was the last Colts quarterback to take them to the playoffs.
Is it playoffs? Is it Philip Rivers' son?
No, it's him. 44 years old, grandpa.
It's Philip Rivers?
Yes, sir.
What?
He was coaching in Texas state playoffs. Big loser in that. But from what I understand, and I don't know, as we kind of spoke about this before off air, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing for this offense, but he ran in high school the same offense that Shane Steichen runs in the pros.
That's good.
Well, at
least he's familiar with it.
Is it?
If he's going to be the quarterback and playing, that would be good for him.
But is it such a great offense if you're able to run it in high school?
Have you seen some of them Texas high schools? Oh, we got to have to take you on a travel trip.
Well, I keep asking you to take me on a travel trip. I've seen a couple of them. But
now, I did read today about Philip Rivers.
Yes.
I was reading, and he came out and he said, when he was watching the game, he saw the injury, and he was like, oh, that's not good.
Probably prayed for him.
And he might have.
Phil's that kind of guy.
He started thinking, he said, I was thinking, hey, would I be open to this? Is this a possibility? When Shane called him a couple hours later, he talked to him and said, this might be something. Let me think
So this
about
was
it.
Shane's idea. This wasn't
that I don't know. But they talk all the time.
Well, yeah.
They talk all the time.
They definitely have, because he runs his offense. Like I said,
I don't.
It's so easy. High school. It's so easy. A caveman can do it, right?
Right. So Shane might have called and say, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And then maybe,
"Hey, what's up, bro? You watch the game today?"
And then Philip's like, "Hey, man, I watched the game. You need a quarterback." I don't know how that went, but Philip Rivers said something, and I'm like, you know what? It sounds like someone that really wasn't ready to retire, but was thinking about it.
I don't think he was either.
But
I really think it just kind of came all. I think it all materialized in a perfect time. Like they got knocked out of playoffs. I'm sure his son was maybe like in 8th grade at the time.
Which son?
I don't know. He's got 9
like
of them.
21 kids.
9, I think. I'm just saying. I think his name's Gunner. I guess he's really effing good too. I guess he can spin it. No shit. I guess his kid.
He plays pool.
Pocket pool, probably. He's a teenager.
He does bowling.
Probably he smacks his own balls while he does it. I don't know. I guess he can really spin it though. No shit. But I think I'm assuming it all just kind of worked out perfectly. Like I say, his son was probably just about to going to high school. He was like, "Hey, I'd love to coach my son in football. Why wouldn't I just go be a high school coach? My name's Philip Rivers. I'm gonna be a Hall of Famer."
Yeah, I
just have to walk in and just say, "Hey, I'm Philip Rivers. Can I coach your team?"
Yeah.
Have you ever coached before?
No.
I'm Philip effing Rivers, because I don't swear either. So I'm Philip effing Rivers.
Oh, does he not swear?
Oh no, he's a no swear. I guess
wow.
I guess a great shit talker, but does not swear.
Oh, okay.
No, he definitely lives the Christian Catholic whatever lifestyle, because again, he talks about no contraception, and him and his wife planned out, like they were trying to have a gang of kids.
Right, I'm sure they were.
Talked about like knowing her, like
they wanted a franchise. They're gonna have about 15 Chick-fil-A's here soon.
Right.
So, but what I was saying with Philip,
it's a good one.
He made the comment. He said, "Look, when you're looking at a door of opportunity,
yeah,"
he goes, you can either open that door, walk through it, see what happens. It may be good, it may be bad, or you just keep the door closed and turn around." He goes, "I talked to my family and I wanted to try it.
Hey, honey, I can make about another probably $750,000 for playing this year. What do you think, babe?"
I bet he makes a little more than that, because
he is a quarterback, but you figure he's only going to play 4 weeks.
Here's the funny thing. I'm not talking this year. I'm talking next year. Danny Dimes, 1-year contract, and he's hobbling right now.
I hope the Colts do the right thing. I don't blame them if they don't, because he's going to be out most of next year.
Here's what I think is going to happen. Anthony Richardson.
No,
gone. Whatever. He's going to be the backup. If he's there, he's a backup. Philip Rivers next year starts the season till Danny Dimes is back, or he just plays next year.
I almost think a little bit of the other way around, or the other way on this. I think they tell Danny Dimes the truth. The truth. Hey, we're not signing you right now because you're hurt. We want to see how you come back, because we've seen how it took Kirk Cousins almost a year to be able to move again and look like a serviceable quarterback.
Yeah, but Kirk Cousins hardly used his Achilles before that. So anyway, go ahead.
Even so, and my next one, Aaron Rodgers. It took him about a year to be able to move around like a quarterback.
Play in the middle of that season too. Anyway, because he had a different procedure. I don't know what procedure they're having.
Right. I don't think Aaron could have moved around like he did right now a year ago when he came back.
Right.
I don't. It takes a while for that or even for you just to get your confidence in your body again, that, hey, I can still move around like I used to, or maybe closer like I used to, without this thing blowing out. That's a lot of confidence too. What I'm saying is they're honest with Danny Dimes and say, hey, we would like to re-sign you. Rehab, blah, blah, blah. What I'm thinking, Phillip Rivers maybe starts next if he looks good. Let's just say he looks good.
They said his biggest thing right now is conditioning and getting ready for the hits.
Yeah.
I
think he's going to get rid of the ball quick enough to where he's not going to take hits. Phillip Rivers never really ran the ball anyways. His fucking teammates can pick him up and bring him to the huddle if they have to.
And you know what? He's probably going to be calling Steve DeBerg and be like, hey, what did you do? The thing I really don't like about it, and it does make sense, it's the rules. So, did you know that Phillip Rivers, one of an all-time great quarterback, he's great, is, however you want to put it now, he's a semifinalist for the NFL Hall of Fame, or I'm sorry, Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Right.
And if he gets signed, because he's on the practice squad, if he gets pulled up to the main, he's now taken off and not eligible till 2031 at the earliest. So if he plays next year, it's 2032.
Right. But think about this. Think of it. There's not going to be a lot of good quarterbacks that retire in the next 5 years.
Eli Manning will still be on that list.
Not in 5 years. He'll be off it by then.
You think Eli Manning will be a Hall of Famer in 5 years?
Yes.
You think so?
But he'll be off the ballot. You're only on the ballot for so long.
No, you got to be nominated. This isn't like baseball.
I'm just saying, you're only on for so long. Phil Rivers, I think, has a better chance in a few years to actually get in, especially if he has a great run here. But what I'm thinking is they sign him again for next year on a 1-year deal. Let him start the season on the bye week. They give it to AR and figure it out from there.
I don't think AR will be there next year. I really don't.
What are they going to do with him? What are they going to do with him?
Bye-bye.
Just cut bait?
Well, was 2025 his 5th-year option, or is that next year?
This is
I think they declined it. I think they declined his 5th year.
This is his 3rd year. Or is it his 2nd year? I think this is only his 2nd year. No, this is his 3rd year.
He's 23, so 2023 draft. 23, 24, 25, 3rd year.
3rd year.
So he'll be the backup next year. And he ain't going to like it. His agent is going to request a trade.
No, that's I get all that, but that's why I'm saying you start the year with Rivers. You give it to him at the bye week, and you go and you see what happens. You don't bench him. You just let him ride that shit out. And if next year's a punt year, or a punt year of, hey, suck for luck, obviously not luck, but hey, suck for a defensive lineman, or what I'm saying, just go after a big draft pick. Pay Danny Dimes coming off of that Achilles a whole year.
And you know what? He's coming off injury, so you may not have to pay him
as much.
But here, I agree with you on one point. Phillip Rivers will be the starting quarterback next year for the Colts. And Danny Dimes finishes the year with AR out. We have a few differences, but we got the same. Rivers is there.
Well, we'll see.
Rivers is there.
We'll see. Because
yes, we will.
Well,
but we gotta move on. Who'd you take?
Because Seattle. But Seattle might end his career this week.
You don't know if Rivers is going to play.
We don't. It could be Brett Rippon.
It could be Brett Rippon. They might say, "Hey, we need one more week for."
Or yeah, you're right. Maybe Riley mysteriously comes back from.
So you're taking Indy to lose.
I'm taking Seattle, of course. Minnesota at Dallas.
I'm taking Seattle. I'm going to take Minnesota because I don't know where the hell that was all last year. It's not like the Redskins' defense is that horribly bad. I mean, it's really not that horribly bad. It really isn't. But damn. And they're playing Dallas and the Cowgirls and
we had one person for a second there. You mean the skull? The skull champ? Yeah, I'm going Dallas in this one at home. Again, Dak is better than we all want to give him credit for. I think Dak gets this one at home. Minnesota may not score in the second half.
That's Sunday night, right?
It is Sunday night.
So the next one we have would be
Monday night.
Monday night.
Miami at Pittsburgh.
This is a Monday night game.
Let me throw this out there, even though it doesn't matter for our pick, but it just solidifies our pick. Weather for this one, 19 degrees.
Pittsburgh.
We both put Pittsburgh before that, but I heard that today.
It is.
Supposed to
It's
be
written. Everybody can see the horrible handwriting.
Great handwriting, but
yeah.
But again, Tua Tagovailoa does not play well in the cold. I think this could be
I don't think any of the Miami players really do.
I don't know. Tyreek played well in the cold.
Did he?
He played for Kansas City. Pretty cold there.
Well, he had Mahomes throwing on the ball.
So is Rasheed Rice.
Ouch. So you're saying Rasheed Rice is worse than Tyreek Hill?
Well,
on the field, yes. On the field,
touche. That's a good one.
Yeah,
that was actually
no apologies on that one.
That was a deep cut.
You both earned your
shit. But good callback on that one. Am I saying he's worse than Tyreek? Yes, I am. He doesn't make the same impact Tyreek Hill did on the Chiefs, nor does Xavier Worthy. Even you put them together, they don't make the impact that Tyreek Hill did.
Well, yeah, when you got two guys running down the field and one's piggybacking on the other, they're going to be slower.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, you said two guys.
You know what I mean? And Travis Kelce sucks now. He's not good. He's really not. But neither here nor there. Pittsburgh is going to get this one pretty easily, I think.
Pittsburgh should win this one. The Steelers should win this one.
Stellars. Yeah.
Stellars?
The Stellars should win this one.
The Stellars won't be stellar, but they'll win this one.
Yep. This is the Week 15 preview. We already went over all of our extra notes, unless you have anything else besides Thunder, 23-1 now?
I think they played last night, or they play tonight.
Oh, okay. Maybe tonight. Hey, maybe we can watch
one loss. It's going to be a.
I don't know. The last Thunder game we watched was kind of boring.
I don't want to jinx them at all because this team is great. But I was reading some stuff on it, and they were talking about the last so many teams that went this far with one loss. And did you know the Bulls and Golden State were not in that list? They didn't go this long with just one loss.
Oh no, you're right. No, I think Golden State only went like 18-0 that season. I think.
Yeah, they weren't this far.
No. I get you with one loss. No, I get you.
3 other teams that did it. I was like, well, I don't.
No, I get you.
Remember them winning a championship, but
I love. Yeah, Golden State won a championship because they had.
I know they did. I'm saying of the 3 teams that have done what the Thunder done this far with one loss,
right?
Golden State and the Bulls were not in those 3 teams.
That's crazy.
But it's a great team, great young team, and with SGA out,
why is he out?
Hand or something, hand or foot or something was hurting. I don't know if he's playing his next game, but damn, I think they put up more points than with him in there.
So you're saying load management is what you're saying?
No, I think he legitimately was hurt. Look, SGA is the only one to be signing signatures hardly out of all the superstars.
That doesn't mean that he doesn't.
No, it wasn't load management.
Oh, load management?
No, it wasn't load management.
I have to follow load management.
Well, we're not SGA and
right.
But anyway. All right. To the ones and the nuns. Deuces. Have a great week. We'll catch up with you kids. Next time sometime. Yeah, next week. Go Bears. Go Bears. Bear down.
This week's sponsors are the 6-passenger H-Jet MVP by Daihatsu. Not faster than a Lambo. Pure old Panther piss. Pick some up at your local liquor store. Bob the Builder. Squirtle Squirt Guns. For young men 18 years and older. Joe's Porsche. They have the loaded 1989 911 on site now. Stop by and ask for Tiny. Rock Hard Cocking Service. Got a hole? Let me put my cock in it. Build My Home Chemistry Kit. Let your kid find the cure. Marlboro Red Cigarettes. Fuck it, you're gonna die anyways. Poop Juice. Are you backed up? Haven't shit in a couple days? Poop Juice tastes like the name. but it does the job. Billy Boner Breakfast Hot Dogs. Your wife craves a big boner every morning. Looking for a career change? Want to work from home? Start your own business in vibrator repair. Check out our campus at the corner of BBC Avenue and Rabbit Butterfly Highway.